At Moneta, we have a set of investment beliefs, but we also pay a lot of attention to the macro context. So what are our investment beliefs and how do we apply them in how we work with you to invest your portfolio? Firstly, we start with the belief that investing is for the long term. But that doesn't mean setting it and forgetting it. We like to stay abreast of the macro backdrop. We ask ourselves whether anything has changed that would lead us to question our allocations to different asset classes or the expectation for returns that we have in them. We stay abreast of the macro context by releasing a weekly Markets Happy Hour podcast, in which we cycle through 5 key areas every week: inflation, interest rates, equity markets, geopolitics, and other areas such as gold, Bitcoin, anything that might ultimately touch your portfolio. But we don't just analyze these in an academic sense. We analyze these in order to ask, what is the implication for our clients' portfolios? Is there anything that we should do? We also thoroughly enjoy discussing the macro context and invite guests on a regular basis, and frequently enjoy to interact with our clients to discuss the macro backdrop. What are some of our other investment beliefs? We believe in low turnover. Churning managers in a portfolio can be time-consuming and expensive, so we want there to be a fairly high threshold for when we would change a manager out of your portfolio. We don't believe in market timing because we know it is exceptionally difficult to time exactly both the entry point and the exit point into markets. For this reason, we use dollar cost averaging in building equity exposure, and we also coach our clients to understand that a certain amount of market volatility is normal in markets. We look at how often it's possible for a market to fall, say 5%, 10%, even 15%, and we coach our clients to think about the long term and to understand that their portfolio will have been created with their own risk tolerance in mind. We believe in active management, but we are also rigorous critics of those active managers in the investment universe. We are rigorous about due diligence as well as continuous monitoring of managers that are inside a portfolio. We work with all of our clients at the outset to establish their investment objective and their tolerance for volatility, as well as their needs for cash flow and the type of asset classes that they are comfortable investing in. One of our hallmarks at Moneta is our robust approach to alternative assets. We have an experienced, dedicated alternative asset investment team that can bring you opportunities from private equity to venture capital, from private credit to real assets. We work with each of our clients to determine whether an allocation to alternative assets is appropriate, the size of that allocation, and how it should look in terms of liquidity and cash flow.